This game came out at the same time. What's that game? The Bethesda one that everyone likes. Skyfall. What's it called? Skyrim. Yeah.
Oh, Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah. But I remember though, people were like, at the time, people were just like so excited for that game, and I was just like, I could give a shit less because I was all about Dark Souls.
I was gonna have Darren do that one since he's so gaga for it.
Skyrim?
What, Skyrim?
Yeah.
It looks like your run's good.
I'll do Fallout. I love Fallout 3 in Vegas.
You know, the thing about Fallout New Vegas is now the studio that made it, which I believe is Obsidian, is also owned by Microsoft, who also owns Bethesda.
Really?
Yeah, so people were speculating that... maybe I'll just do this part first. But people were speculating that this means that basically Obsidian could do another Fallout game now that Microsoft has both properties together. Because in the past that wasn't really possible because Microsoft owned them, so they wouldn't be able to like make a third-party game really. You know, it'd have to be a Xbox exclusive. So. I never really loved those games, but they're okay.
Ready?
Skyrim, Scott? I don't think you've ever heard me talk about it.
I have it. I have both the original one I purchased as a part of a bundle, and then I also have the remake they offered. But I haven't really touched it other than doing the intro part with the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine mod.
Now this is the true Dark Souls. Run past everything.
Yep. And now they've all caught up and I'm fucked.
Yeah, you didn't take your turn right quick. Oh man, you're surrounded. But you can do it now, though. You can do it now. You did it, boy. Good job.
I had to laugh, Brian. Remember when I said I was in the line over at fucking Dutch Brothers? These two clown asses were, streaking through the parking lot, but.
They weren't hotties with big old jigglies, were they?
No, they weren't. I was just like, you fucking clowns.
That's unfortunate.
See, that's when a cop needs to roll through.
Exactly.
In Dark Souls 3, they actually made items that are useful for running past enemies. That you drop them on the ground and then you actually throw them behind yourself as you run. That's how they're designed to be. That was kind of funny. They embraced that. There you go.
Just get to the bottom. That's the only thing.
Wait. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, don't just jump down there.
They can't slide down that one.
Unless I'm missing.
You can. You can slide down.
So it's 30% or less, right?
I'm pretty sure it's 25% or less.
25%?
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember these numbers as well as I used to.
I think you're right.
And they're different in every game.
But Google search could help you remember.
My computer's occupied.
I can look it up real quick.
I think I left my phone in the shitter.
That's usually where it belongs.
Yep, right on the tub. Now, if I had a bow, I could shoot his tail and get his tail as a sword.
Now, could you get a bow and shoot the sword as an arrow? What's that picture? The guy who was holding an M16, but he was using the strap as if it was a bow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be below 25%. 25% to 33% is medium.
So I need 20 more points in endurance.
Bouts.
I'm pretty much going to be doing an endurance strength build.
So essentially, you're making a slightly more attractive version of Brianna Tart.
Pretty much.
I see those giant rats. I'm reminded of this Mexican comedian. Like, "Ay, here come the ratons!"
What was what was the girl's name that got blown up with the sepulcher that was married to the knight that Brienne knighted for? What was her name?
I don't remember. I've more or less after we solved the ending the first time, I'm just like, fuck this shit.
I totally evaporated all information.
There's a black knight up that tower if you want to take your shot.
Which tower?
Yeah, it's like the one you're right there, kind of. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's got the two-handed greatsword. Well, I mean, it's one-handed if you have enough strength.
I think that's the one that I used. Yep.
It's a great weapon.
Don't fall.
I think the smaller one, the longsword version, is a better weapon. It's probably one of the best weapons in the whole game.
Yeah, you can do that. Fucking launch them.
That's why that one's really awesome, though. You're right. I just love how every weapon has unique animations. I just think that's so awesome. So much detail. And then you even have one and two-handed animation.
Fuck me.
Yeah, this guy can fucking shit.
Big details now. Remember what I was saying? I wanted to wield a gut sword.
Dude. Lay off.
Well, you're basically playing, Berserk the game.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. But I got away with that one.
There you go.
Clench my butthole on that one. I can't believe I haven't found a better sword yet.
What do you mean the longsword's a great sword? The one you have right now?
Oh,
I'd beat the whole game with that sword. I'm not kidding, too.
beat the whole game with my fists. Felt like it.
No, but you can actually upgrade that weapon, though, and make it really good. You can make it a lightning sword, you can make it a fire sword.
I remember the guy who was playing this using, what was it, bongos?
No,
Almost any weapon that you would get right now wouldn't really do a lot of damage anyway over what your sword does, because upgrading weapons is how you make them really strong in this game.
Fucking knock it off. How did I do that?
I was gonna say, like, oh, here's
That's what I expected to happen.
the 10th fate.
Doesn't matter, it got the bonfire. What's funny is I've got more Titanite chunks than I have shards at this point.
Well, you get chunks from those little guys, so that
Yeah.
And the Black Knight gave
that's
me.
part of what I give you. Huh?
The Black Knight gave me.
Yeah, you also get them from killing them too. The different Black Knights give you different chunks. I think that if you killed the the big one, he would give you a different colored chunk, like a blue chunk or something.
All I need is a bow
Right.
so I can get that tail sword. That thing's awesome.
Yeah. You can get a bow before now if you want. I can tell you where it's at.
Oh,
Here's.
that would be awesome. 'Cause
Oh,
that
see this
sword
guy,
will
you
last
got-
me until I get my Black Knight sword.
Yeah, forget about this guy and go back to the bonfire then.
Hold on.
Well, actually, you're gonna need souls, so.
Yeah.
But you can
Get my
you can
soul.
you can grind them at the bonfire too, though.
Come
This
on,
is where kick is
dickweed.
really good. If you give him a kick. Yep.
Poetry messages. Wasn't very many. Come on.
Forget, do they penalize them?
I mean, you lose the soul to the twice. But reclaim it.
Be careful with the rats; they can poison you.
Yep. I see the meter ticking.
Oh, you did my favorite combo right there. I love
Yeah,
that combo.
the second heavy.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's so awesome. That's why I love that sword. I even though I like the anime stuff, like I like just the basic kit stuff too. Just the basic like realistic weaponry. I love that shit.
Did I not?
I love like 500 souls.
Wow.
If you get the dragon tail sword, you have a lot better time.
Yeah, the Dragon Tail sword lasts for fucking ages. Although upgrading it's a bitch.
Not really. You can get way better weapons right in the beginning if you really want, but
Well, yeah,
people always-
I could bum rush and get the halberd.
the dragon sword. What the thing is, the dragon sword gives you 200 attack right off the bat, and if you don't know how to upgrade the weapons quickly, that's a lot quicker than most people can get their stats up.
Yeah.
But like the game gives you all the mechanics to like get that right at the same, even quicker. Like I would never go after this sword anymore. I would just consider
Well,
a waste
good
of time.
for you.
Just saying. So so if you want to get here for that.
Oh, I just want the souls.
Okay.
Easy double up. But yeah, when I'm going down this, I'm pushing all the buttons. I can't slide down this thing.
It's a sprint button. I'm pretty sure, or it's circle, whatever circle is. Whatever position circle is in your controller.
It's the same as this thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Are you holding it though, or just pushing it?
holding it.
I don't know.
Where we at?
I'm not touching your controller. I don't know. So just clear these guys out, and then kind of the way you're facing right now. There's those guys way kind of further out. That's where you want to go.
Oh, crossbow. Yeah. Still need bolts.
Yeah. No, yeah, not that way, but yeah, that way. You got it. I don't think you can aim the crossbow though. I actually have never used a crossbow to my memory. Yeah, because you don't need the bolts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the crossbow's not aimable. Don't forget, if you have it equipped like that, it still counts under your weight.
Yeah, it's still a bit.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's the stairs right underneath you. that's where you want to go down, but there you go. Alright, don't attack him.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Then you are a will. I trade for soul.
There you go.
And because these suck, I need as many arrows as I can afford.
Yeah, you need a ton. That's not going to do it.
10, 20. I can get 20.
You're going to need like 50 probably. That probably enough.
That'll do.
Thank you kindly.
Well, if it's not enough, you'll have to start from the beginning again. That's why it's like a kind of pain in the ass.
I don't know if I can aim this thing.
There you go, and then hold down the trigger.
There
Yep.
it is. That's how you cycle.
You're gonna have to put your arrows in too. They're not equipped. There you go. Brian, have you ever seen the anime Code Geass?
Nope.
Have you ever
We're
heard of it?
talking about that.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of it? Oh wow.
Nope.
I was gonna recommend it to you if you hadn't heard of it.
What's it about?
It is a mech show with all kinds of stuff. Magical elements, slice of life elements, big titty girls. It's got everything.
Natural.
Would expect nothing less.
Well, no, but it also has an ending too, which is just, that's unheard of. Most animes don't have endings.
Because you never know.
All meat and Spaceballs 2, the search for more money.
You might want to get a little closer. You can't see your damage at this range. The most baller thing I remember seeing when I was playing this game back in the day was in the speedrun strategy. Instead of they do try to get this weapon in the speedrun, or at least they did at some point in time. And but they wouldn't get it with arrows. They would actually attack the dragon physically for it. And I remember seeing it. Yeah, it's super fucking awesome.
It's in this game. Every dragon tail gives you.
Yeah.
I do remember this takes a while.
But yeah, I tried to do it myself. It's very finicky to do because you have to bait the dragon the right way, and then you have to make sure you have to hit the tail and not like his legs, and yeah, it's pretty hard.
So he's got, this is where you enter the Benny Hill.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. This really takes a while, but it is worth it, especially in your first playthrough.
This dragon does suck shit. many shots this takes.
Well, it depends how much damage you're doing. There's no way to like Google that because it's all dependent on how much damage you're doing.
And this is as close as I can.
The problem is the number is actually like on his head, and that's why we can't see it.
It's the most annoying thing is he fucking gets up and flies around every time.
I think they changed his behavior. I don't think he did that when the game launched. I think they did that on purpose to make it more annoying.
Playthrough, I used this shield, or this sword. Christ. Through to the crystal dragon, I think.
So I was saying about the sword. So the sword, what the advantage of the sword is it doesn't scale based upon your strength, or your dex or anything like that. I think it does scale off one stat. So, but what it gives you basically is 200 base attack, and so that's
well, it
really
also
big.
has a ranged attack.
It does have a ranged attack that causes durability loss, so it's not a good idea to use it continuously.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, getting just 200 base attack, like, at this point is actually really good. There's a system in the game, like if you have like a fire sword, your fire sword might say it does 200 damage, but it'll be like 100 fire damage and 100 physical damage. And the enemy's defense will have a fire defense and a physical defense. What ends up happening is it does less damage than if you had 200 physical damage only, which is what this sword has. So it ends up being really good. But the Black Knight sword, with a couple little tricks, you can get like the Black Knight sword up to like 300 damage within like 5-10 minutes after having it, and just as an example, that would be even more.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, right before I quit this for the night, I'm gonna load up my old save and see what the fuck I have.
Yeah, it was good. Now you're set for a while. Go, I think hit like X on it. Go back if you don't mind. Go back to it. Oh, you got a two-handed. You don't have
Until I get my strength up.
Oh no, not X. There it is. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So where it says parameter bonus, there's no bonus. So that's the disadvantage of the sword. Is no matter how strong you get, the sword is never going to do more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you need a strength of 16, so only one more and you're good to go.
Yeah, and I'm nearly there. So I'll stick with the stupid monks until the next level up.
Oh, because you want your shield.
Yeah.
The woman's is on her way home.
Good.
It's fine. No. I told her that Dad got upset about the whole thing with her throwing his package out in the lawn because, yeah. Ryan, I don't know if you're aware, Dad's been shipping his packages to our house, and that's pissing Terry off.
Oh, like just anything you want you ship to your house?
Basically. And it's really pushing Terry's buttons.
You know what? I'm doing this wrong. That's what I'm doing.
Why doesn't Dad just ship it to his apartment?
Because he's concerned that it's going to walk away. And
Does he know about drop boxes?
yes, I've told him about it. He doesn't feel they're secure.
Of course they're secure. Also, if your stuff gets stolen, Amazon will give you another one.
Yeah, well, sometimes even if it's not, they'll give you another one.
Yeah. By the way, Scott, that's where those speakers came from I gave you.
Well,
I don't know anyone who has not scammed Amazon one way or another.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. But
Well, yeah, but has gotten a second of something. Like, I ordered a liquid all-in-one cooler for a computer, and it didn't show up the day it was supposed to. They overnighted me another one, and then the original one showed up. I said, oh, the original one showed up, and they said, just keep it. Sweet. I couldn't get out of the animation in time.
to watch all sorts of comedians on Comedy Central, I'm reminded of one of them who would have said in that situation, "Huh, ta-da!"
this is not a good idea, Brian.
Nope. It is not.
Can I tell you one thing before you go further?
Guy.
I wouldn't hit him. Well, let's see what he does. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna come towards you. If he does, that's really cool.
Avoiding the fucking pig thing. Got him.
That's actually cool if he comes towards you. So that guy you just hit, he runs and closes that gate behind the pig.
Really?
And if that gate is closed, you have to go long way to go around the other side of it. If you just ran towards it, you can actually beat him to the gate before he closes it. He's right behind the pig now. I just saw him.
Oh, they all
You got him.
quit running into the fucking pig.
Yeah, his pathing isn't very good.
Over here, numbnuts.
You're like so close to hitting the pig.
Hitting the pig's a bad thing.
Yeah,
Pig will mess your shit up.
It's a little tough.
Though, did you know you can backstab him?
Really?
You can shove your sword right up his ass.
Hey.
I think you're hitting the pig. Yeah, you are.
The pig is not giving two shits.
Yeah, this is not
I
going to
probably can't path to you just yet.
I'm pretty sure your program not going to engage you until you get close enough and he'll charge you.
Oh shit!
Where are you going?
Down. Oh fuck, the Black Knight's up there. Bad ideas all around.
There is a way to get him also if like you can make him run towards the fire. The fire will actually kill him. Oh, it's that guy. Hit him, hit his legs, hit his legs.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm reminded of that one meme with Baby Yoda going, "Yes, die, trash."
Why is my shield equipped?
Oh, and Brian, Sarah was asking for you to bring your Switch.
My Switch?
Yeah. Guess what she likes?
Pokemon.
No, she is 6.
What does she like?
Well, she just wanted to see it again.
Oh, okay. I could bring it. You hasn't seen one?
Well, I mean, she saw it, she wanted to play it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I did kill that dude.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, the one that was that.
Brian,
One
I
that was
was probably not good to fight these guys, because that pig's gonna come fuck your shit up. I mean,
He's
there's
an
really no
aggro
reason
again,
to fight.
which is why I want to get him.
Oh yeah, I love that combo.
Not aggro.
Are you sure about that? So you don't have any more Estus, but if you go past these guys, there's a bonfire not too far away.
Through the gate.
You go through that gate, yep, up the stairs and to the right. And stop fighting people so that you don't die. Don't go that way. Cool. Got him.
Okay, you fucking run now.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Well, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
To the right. To the right. There you go. And then to the left. And there'll be more enemies. Again, I would just run past them. And then when you go down here, go to the right.
To the right?
To the right. Yep.
This is the way to that fucking labyrinth thing.
This is the way to the blacksmith. Yeah, but the Sense Fortress is also down here.
Fortress, yes. That thing.
There you go, you made it.
I don't know.
You did.
Your strength is already 15.
No, you need 16.
There we go.
Right
I think
at
it's
the left.
two-handed. Yeah, that thing.
Terry wanted to put us to work with some work on the house, like replacing this one board because their dad's not going to get to it. Well, Terry's dad's decided he's going to take vacation, after this week. So his original plans to help work on the house are going to get pushed back.
Oh yeah, this gives you an endurance boost too, or an endurance regen boost.
I already told her, no, we're not doing that. You're here to relax.
So much.
Or is it nice to... It's a lot heavier.
Wish it would show me what my weight is currently at. I think I can get away with it in still medium roll.
I think there's a way to toggle display on the right stuff on the right.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm still under half. Okay.
Yeah, the Havoc's physics is pretty funny. Just so you know, that white light, that's not the way forward. That's the way you would have come if you hadn't taken the shortcut through the going underneath the gate.
No, I'm
Well, that's not really
working my way
shortcut.
back to the pig.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm working my way back to the pig so I can get the Black Knight. 'Cause now I can kick his ass for this thing. It's a left here.
Yeah, if you walk too close to the cathedral, this guy comes out. Their sword's my favorite sword in the whole game.
Is that another Black Knight?
That's not a Black Knight. I'm kind of blanking what they're called right now. But yeah, their sword's my favorite. I don't know if you did it on purpose, but doing a jumping attack was actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know why?
No idea why, but it's one of my favorite attacks.
So a jumping attack is one of the only attacks that you can do that can't be parried. And the guy with the small buckler shield, he loves to parry. So that's the way to actually do an attack that he won't be able to stop you from doing.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, watch out. There's a mage kind of above you.
Oh, fuck you.
There, you got a shard.
Yeah. trying to backstab this thing. Ain't working.
You can't. Trust me. It's just hard to do.
Sweet.
Well, you can also plunge on them too. It's a special animation, is what I mean. There's a special animation for it.
What? Back. Kinds of interesting installations.
No boar head.
There's a forehead.
It's one of the things he drops. It's like his head is a helmet.
That corner hitbox is bullshit. Oh, fuck it. Estes, this will be fantastic.
Well, you know the boar doesn't respawn, right?
Yeah, but all the other assholes do. Yeah, fuck it.
Brian, have you heard about a game called Genshin Impact?
No. Sounds fun.
You should look it up when you're done. Yeah, there you go. That's better than a backstab before. There you go. Get it.
Fuck. Not gonna let me buy, are you?
Almost there.
Got him.
There you go. You got him. Ah, too bad.
Yeah, whatever.
To the right there. There you go. That's what you want.
This sends me back to Firelink, right?
Yep, one big circle. And now you could return if you wanted to. Though I find that boss actually pretty difficult.
What, the return to the asylum?
Yeah, he's got some stupid AoE stuff. It's really annoying. Not quite as bad as the one that you fight in the down deep in the well, not the abyss, but whatever they call that place. Man, just thinking about 2. This one's so cool as you like go deeper and deeper underground. It just gets crazier and crazier. But like in 2, it's just you go up an elevator at one point, even though you're on top of a tower, and all of a sudden you're in a dungeon. And it's like, what?
Yeah, well, I hate that 3/4 of the bosses in 2 are dudes in heavy armor.
Well, the thing is, in this game, they had some straight up fights, but there are also a lot of gimmicky bosses, and I think there was a lot of people that just didn't like the gimmicky bosses. And so, in this one, yeah. And like large bosses don't really provide necessarily like a lot to learn as far as pattern goes. It's hard to see their whole body, so they end up kind of becoming either very simple or very gimmicky or very bullshitty.
2 had the most gimmicky boss of them all, I think. Fucking Executioner's
Which was
Chariot.
What?
The Executioner's Chariot.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but I see. I don't think they would want to have no gimmicky bosses. Just less. So like this one, the really poor one, the really bad offender would be the what is it called? The ceaseless discharge. That is one, but not that one. But the I'm actually forgetting what it's called off the top of my head.
Are you talking about the
But
fire?
the fire one where you have to like go after one side, then the other side, then straight in the middle. That one's stupid. But ceaseless discharge is another one. What's that?
I'm trying to remember how to get to the crow.
Oh, so go to the elevator.
Right, and you jump out halfway through. Now,
Well, no. Right in the beginning, the first level you see, jump out. Then don't go jump out halfway through. You'll die. It's like right away. Right there. There you go. The other way. You didn't go the right way. Start over. Go to the right, kind of. And then there's that kind of a ledge. No, keep going into the dirt. To your right. And then, okay, so you basically make a leap here, and you do have to jump. If you remember how to do the sprint jump?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Oh, why did you roll?
Oh, you found Stockpile Thomas's stash. Oh, what else he keeps back here? Cracked red eye or last night. I don't know if you paid attention to the story at all, but the guy up there is a bad guy. And that's the clue.
I'm guessing the only way out of here is not Warbo.
No, but you could. There's if to your left. Oh, okay. Turn around. Other way. Keep going. There you go. Through there, crack. Skeletons will come alive. Just so you know.
It's the crypt skeletons.
Yeah.
I remember these. We're not.
And you sure get. I'm not saying you, but like as you personally, but just like the amount of terrain you get stuck on is annoying. And I don't mean like you as a personal player, just like the way they designed the game is what I mean.
Yeah. Like inch-high ledges.
Yeah, that's pretty sucky. I don't know if you know this, but actually fighting these guys bare-handed, not with your weapon, but if you had like the starter weapon, is actually a better idea.
Why is that?
Because they're vulnerable to blunt damage. Because there's different types of physical damage, and they're vulnerable to blunt damage.
To like
your fist does blunt damage. What's that?
Like a Morning Star or something like that.
Morning Star Club, but like I said, also your fist. Your fist will do more blunt damage than your sword. Your sword will do like slashing damage, usually, or sometimes thrusting damage as well, depending on the attack style. There's a ton of detail in this game. This is so awesome about it. That's like one of the things that I love about it. People talk about the difficulty. I can give a fuck about the difficulty. I just love, it's such a living, breathing world that has all its own quirks and features, and you just have to learn every bit of it. That's what I love about the game. Huh?
I was just seeing where the nest was.
Oh, yeah. Scott still there? Scott? No, I guess not. He's moved off.
I think we can talk to him and confront him about it.
Oh, I will teach you.
I don't think so.
Oh, that
Because remember
my
the maiden
companions
will come
are
through
lady.
here,
She is young.
and
We are her.
Oh, I just.
and he'll basically go down with her into the crypt, and then abandon her to die.
There's a firekeeper soul I can upgrade here.
That's true. You can do that.
So when I talk to her, I get double the Estus.
What?
See how it says I have 10 charges the Estus now?
So the reason that is because the Firelink Shrine and a couple other shrines, any shrine that's tended by a Firekeeper, has been upgraded one level.
Right.
You can upgrade any fire. You can upgrade any fire to level 1 in the entire game. Like the ones we've already been at, you could upgrade them if you wanted to. So then you would get 10 Estus out of each one of them, and then later on in the game you can upgrade them to get 20.
Now I'm starting to.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a way to upgrade the Estus yourself, like a Estus Flash Shard or something?
That was in later games. Yeah, in later games, they made it so that you both collected shards that could be used to get more Estus Flask, and collected, I forgot what to call them, but other things that would upgrade the goodness of your heal. So get more heals or upgrade. Oh, jeez. Yeah, more heals or upgrade the quality of each heal. Okay, so you want to get that item before you go. So you have to do the jump again. I'm sorry. You can get up there, but you have to kind of, yeah, there you go. That's the key you want.
Didn't I already have the...
That your key won't open when that opens. Yeah.
Maybe there's a way I can cheese back right there.
Give it a shot. I mean, you know what you got to lose. Good job. Did anybody play test this thing? No. Other way. That way it looks like it connects, but it doesn't connect. It just drops you off again. It's a little tricky. You should, Brian, what you should do is you should play, you can emulate Demon Souls. The PS3 emulator is like pretty much only the Demon Souls emulator. So you should definitely give that a go. It's an awesome game.
I'll give it a shot.
There's a certain magic to that game that they did not recapture when they made this one. It's kind of funny because this one was a really big success because, you know, a lot of publicity, multi-platform, all that stuff. But the first game still has a charm to it that's like all its own. it's also probably both harder and easier at the same time too. Welcome back.
Yep, I remember.
Oh yeah, you got to be real careful about that.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Cool.
Didn't know you left. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the Terry came home. More or less made plans for dinner for the next couple of days.
Oh, fuck. So Brian,
Sure what will
that
happen.
shield that it has 100% damage reduction. What shield was that?
The shield has 100% damage reduction.
Yeah, like
Pretty sure that shield does.
status.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, it's 100% physical, but it also has the highest stability.
This shield has 100% physical.
Yeah, but it also, the one I'm talking about, has the highest stability.
Well, the Havel's probably has highest stability or close to it.
Yeah, it's the same shape as this shield.
Well, the Black Knight shields are actually probably some of the best. The Black and
It's a
Silver Knight
shield that you
shields
need to trade something. It's a special item.
I'm trying to think what you're talking about. There's the grass shield, but that's actually got that's worse.
Yeah, it's a gray shield. I think you trade one of the souls for it or something.
Well, I can look up what all the trades are, and maybe that'll tell me.
Well, I have to wait a minute while I'm curled up. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the weight's only on the very first one. Let's see here.
Eagle shield.
Well, the Eagle Shield does have high stability, but that's not a traded item. That's an item you get in the depths, or the very beginning of Blighttown, really.
Or the grass crest shield.
Okay, well that actually doesn't have. That's actually not a great shield. It gives you stamina revival. You can get that right now, though. I know where it's at if you want to. But you have to finish this up first. Ooh, if you line them up, you could use your sword's ability. I was thinking about that. That would be pretty cool. Just put your shield up when he attacks, and then there you go. Got him. Darn it.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
Like most of life's lessons.
Yeah, I'd actually really say that the Black Knight shield is the shield you really want. That's a damn good shield. It gives you fire resistance too, which almost no other shield gives.
I'm trying to
Shield
remember.
that keeps on giving.
It definitely requires a trade.
There's no shield trades in this one. I mean, as far as the Crow, but I'm trying to think
not
of
the
other.
Crow, Krampus. Krampus.
Oh, okay.
You mean Framped?
Framped, yeah, that dude. I've got Krampus on mind.
What's that? Futurama?
No, it's German.
Yeah, I think it's German.
Well, like a naughty Santa Claus kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tight red chunks.
It's too bad Katie only communicates through Facebook.
Why?
Wish her happy birthday.
Hello again. I think it's this
Oh, no.
dude's shield. Like, it looks just like that.
Oh yeah, his shield's actually really good.
I think his is the one I'm thinking of.
I'm trying to remember how you get it. You might get it from killing him, but I don't think that's it.
I think it's armor.
I think that's the Crescent shield.
Yes, that's it. Two-handed. Baller.
It's a good looking shield.
I remember it's just 100% DR, and it's got high stability. Like, I could tank fucking anything.
You get it if you kill him.
Okay.
So you can upgrade the shields, and so if you upgraded his shield, it would have a really good stability. So you might be remembering that. But his shield stability isn't any more like greater than the shield you have right now if it's upgraded. The high stability shields are all the power shields, or the great shields, I guess is actually what you call them in this game.
It's actually kind of tough.
But I'm pretty sure the Black Knight shields are better than his shield upgrade. I don't know. Scott, if you were paying attention, you might have noticed this is the guy that helped us out before. But now he's gone crazy, he's gone hollow.
Yep.
There you go. You got a pretty shield. Stability's 55. What's that one that you got there, the Night Shield? Oh, it's a lot lighter, though.
It's worse stability.
By one, though. The lightness is definitely worth it, though. Well, if you needed the lightness, I guess. If you don't need it, it's not a big deal. But hold on. It's also
good
way
magic.
better magical defense, so that's huge.
Higher
Way
durability.
better. 50% better. Well, I guess if it's 30 to 80, that'd actually be like 150%-ish. Those are all crap.
That's all I've got. More poise.
Yeah.
Getting a ring here.
The thing to do would be to go get the Elite Knight set and then upgrade it. The Elite Knight set upgraded is so freaking broken. That's why in the next game there is no like upgrading armor, because when you upgrade your armor all the way in this game, you're so strong. Really.
I forget. Do you need to be a knight to get the knight set?
So if you're a knight, you start with the regular knight set, but to get the Elite Knight set, you don't need to be. And you never start with the Elite Knight set, you just have to go get it. You might recall it's where there's a bunch of like walking trees, and they like totally try to ambush you when you get it. But
That sounds good.
yeah. Yeah, I would love that set though. But then of course, once you start getting a lot of sets, then you gotta go through your fashion souls and mix and match. And in Dark Souls 3, they really went above and beyond to make the armors work together. So like armor sets that weren't designed together, still when you put them together, like they don't look like they're bugging out. If you follow me.
Yeah.
They did a really good job of that in the third game. So like you can really come up with some really cool stuff. Whoa, creative stuff. Did you play the DLC?
For what? This
game?
Yeah, I played all the DLCs.
Chester's set is a really cool set with his top coat and everything.
This thing.
Yeah, he basically didn't need that.
Yeah, I don't know how you could beat the Hydra without it.
Well, you can beat the Hydra without it. You mean the multi-headed snake one, right?
Yes, in the forest.
Yeah, you just well, there's a couple ways to do the Hydra. Like, so if you actually upgrade your dexterity so you can actually do damage with the bow, you can actually just range the Hydra.
Well, yeah, you can cheese it, sure.
Yeah, it's a cheesy way to do it, but finding the cheese in this game is also its own strategy. And then if you get close enough to the Hydra, he'll start attacking you with his head. But you can actually be on the beach and he'll still attack you with his head. So you don't actually have to be in the water.
Really? He always just used the fucking hydro pump thing.
There's like a really close, sweet spot where it's like just close enough that he won't be shooting the water at you, which really fucks your day up.
I think that's everything I needed here, right?
If you want to fight the guy below, you get a slab, but you can get that later, of course.
Why not? Yes. Fucking really? That was nice. That shield tank.
Yeah, 80% magical damage reduction. I think that's what you're thinking of, because physical, most shields have 100% physical damage reduction. Actually, if you kind of notice, Brian, a little bit of game design here, this guy uses magical attacks which are really, really powerful, these AoE attacks, and they give you a shield here if you score around that gives you huge magical defense. Right in the Cooper chute.
I always thought he did like a butt stomp.
He will, but he's on a little bit of a tear here. You've got him at a pretty good cycle here. This is not bad at all. Think about how defense works in this game, which is almost kind of quirky, is that if their defense is high enough, your attack's low enough, you basically just don't do any damage at all. And then if your attack is high enough, your damage just starts going through the roof. It's just kind of a weird quirk. Oh, Scott, you know, Dad picked up the Toyota, the Corolla.
Yep. He brought it over here today.
You brought it over today?
Yep.
I don't know, 100% is by disposal or whatever.
Yeah.
What year is it? Do you know?
I believe it's a 2015.
Oh wow, what's that new?
I believe. I could be wrong. It has a later variant of the engine that my Corolla has.
Your Corolla was pretty old though.
It was also, even though it was an older body style, it was the first year that they had that series of engine.
What is it? 2 liter?
1.8 liter, but I want to say it was 1Z, or yeah, 1Z FFE.
Is it twin cam?
Twin cam, VVPI.
I'm afraid your Corolla, Scott, was kind of getless.
Well, yeah. But that's not even what that Corolla was meant for. I mean, hell, even my Versa's got this, but
Yeah, having a little pep can be a nice selling point sometimes.
I've got a 1.8 4-cylinder.
Is that a turbo though?
No, surprisingly not. It still has 186 horsepower.
This is your new car, right?
Yeah, the Mazda.
It doesn't have a turbo?
Nope. They just released the turbo model, and it's like 32 grand. Like 10,000 more than I paid.
How much horsepower did you say?
186
Yeah, that's pretty good.
with 186 foot-pounds of torque.
Really? That's actually really impressive, actually, right there.
It's a direct injection system, but they did something to give it some more oomph. I forget what.
Well, the problem is if you climb into your top end horsepower, you're gonna kind of lose in the bottom end, and then of course you can make it less efficient too. So it's really hard to balance an engine for that.
Yeah. Off the line is pretty good.
But that's kind of what like the variable valve timing is, and also I don't know if you guys knew about. There's also variable valve duration now, a mechanical feature. It's pretty impressive, and it can effectively like it's like you can make your own cam, like so to speak. Like you can adjust the cam so much. It's like you can have a really strong cam when you need it, or a really weak cam when you want fuel efficiency. Pretty cool.
in other words, you can have your cake and eat it too.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, sir. Oh, there's one more Black Knight here, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One more shot.
Well, let's fuck him up.
Behind you.
This guy.
Well, Scott, as you can imagine, if you can basically adjust and modify timing, both time and duration, you're basically making the cam whatever you want it to be. So
Yeah.
That's pretty cool stuff.
The only problem I have with VVT is oil leaks. It seems like every VVT system will eventually leak.
I don't think that's necessarily inherent to the system. That's probably just engines are working with.
Well, I mean, it makes the valve.
And yeah, I'm lucky.
Oh shit. 4 different Black Knight weapons I can get.
Do you remember what that doll does?
No.
Okay.
I remember something.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was a roadkill or what show it was, but they're taking apart an engine and they found that it had massive slop in the timing chain. Is it say, check it out, variable valve timing.
Oh yeah.
That's more like random valve timing.
They've done variable valve timing though on the overhead valve engine, Scott. The Dodge Viper has variable valve timing, and actually the LS probably does too. I don't know for sure it does, but I bet it does.
Finally hit 20, so let's start giving.
Dude, that gave you some nice injection of souls.
Yeah.
Very nice.
If I remember correctly, the Viper is descended from the LA series anyway.
It sure is. The big thing about the Viper is it's an aluminum block.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's from the engine. It's from the same engine family as their whatever their standard family was in the early '90s.
Well, in the early '90s, it was actually a Magnum, like from 1992 forward. I would say, I think it started in '92 and went forward, or 92 was the last year of the LA. I can't remember exactly.
I forgot that the more enemies you have, the better your item discovery is.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that, but then I didn't.
Well, I had
so.
2.
Well, the first one is the big one, and then everyone, it's like diminishing returns from the first one. So.
Yeah, I haven't died in a while, so I've had 2 for a hot minute.
Well, you've also got your souls every time too when you've died, so you've kept that up.
Oh, you keep your humanities if you recover your souls?
Yes.
Interesting.
They're in the same pile of you.
I need to get the pyromancy hand, just so I can throw a fireball every now and again.
Yep. Magic in the
Sound
game
effect
is
for that.
broken. What?
I was thinking I just got the sound effect for that. Mario throwing a fireball.
Oh.
What were you saying, Brian?
I just say magic in this game is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. I don't know. I've never done a full magic build though. I've always done some kind of heavy physical attack.
You should, well, I would suggest it. I mean, you can try something different, you know. But magic, once you start using magic, you're like, shoot, it's so easy. The game is so easy now.
Look, the game's hidden easy mode.
There's also so much really cool lore with the magic, and again, if you played Demon Souls, it's interesting how they iterated on it, because in Demon Souls they have these like soul arrows, one of the basic spells you get, and then in this one, pyromancy is considered like an abomination for the actual mages consider pyromancy an abomination, so they don't learn pyromancy, they learn how to cast soul arrows. So there's like 10 different soul arrow spells in this game, because it's all they learn how to do.
Oh, they like the flame.
What's that?
I'm just being a smartass.
There we go. Minimal damage taken.
Pretty sure in this game, if you roll right when you land, you also negate damage. Can't remember if that does.
Remember doing that in Ocarina of Time?
Oh yeah.
You have to jump off a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Remember how annoyed Dave used to get whenever you were side jumping?
I thought this dude sold the hand.
hand of nod.
No, he's
Come
miracles.
again.
He's miracles.
The effectiveness of the teaching.
So three different magical things. There's the regular magic, the miracles, and then pyromancy. So
Yeah, I think it's the chick who gives you pyromancy.
no, it's not. It's not.
Not the chick.
And so there's a dude. If you have to save after you get your basement key, I think you might have actually already got those. So you go down into the basement of the place you're at right now, the Undead Asylum, and there's a dude you have to save that's in a barrel. And once he'll go back to Firelink Shrine, and there he'll give you the hand. I think you have to have 10 intelligence, though.
Dude,
maybe
I left the asylum.
Undead Parish. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, do I need to go back to the asylum?
Yeah, not the asylum. So it's right where the dragon is actually. That's where the basement is. I'm trying to remember where you get the basement key. I think you already got the basement key. Yeah, because the basement key is actually near the gate. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to do that now or whatever.
No, I want to get up with that guy.
You want to get that guy?
Yeah, I know there's a way up there.
There it is. Do you want a hint?
Sure. I know it's a ladder somewhere. What the fuck? How did I miss that?
I don't know. I kept watching you go past the man. I'm like, how is he not turned around and realized he didn't look in that corner every single time? Careful, he's gonna parry you.
He's stuck on the stairs.
Yeah, he's got the S-Stock, which is another weapon I like.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Let's Plays where people are using it.
It does really high damage for like either backstabs or riposte. Now, if you kill him and get his spear, that's ultimate luck right there.
Nope.
No.
Alright, what's the spear do?
Well, I mean, it's not like a good weapon, but you can do that dance you just did. That's really funny. It does buff people, so like it can be used in a party, but you know, it's not like very common practice.
Oh, come on, that hit. I remember I grinded this area for fucking ages. So I know this is a good spot for souls. say, better give me something for that. Is there anything else to do here? I think there's still a thing over there.
Hold on.
Do I want to go through there?
It's not a boss.
Oh, this guy.
Still, then
This is the guy I was talking about before. The one I said you could kick off the cliff. Oh boy.
Yeah, could you clear? Thank you.
Thank you. I am Knight Lord. I truly appreciate this. Yes, very sorry. I've just been free. I am free.
Remember, this guy is evil.
I am free.
He definitely is.
I remember fighting him. Like, much later in the game.
Yeah.
With Solaire, actually. I don't think about it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Done, bro.
So the boss is the other way if you didn't know.
Right there. Now, is this the gargoyles?
It is.
Okay. This is one of my favorite bosses. Just
And
aesthetically.
You can cut their tail. One of them has a tail. I don't think they both have tails.
I think they both have tails, and it gives you the halberd.
No, it's a random drop. It's either their halberd, which is a really good halberd, or a helmet. Maybe there's something with it.
Right. I remember getting the helmet.
Halberd's super good.
Come on.
Halberds in this game were just like way good.
Which one of you assholes is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure only one of them has a tail.
Yeah, the halberd tail, right there.
And of course they breathe fire because of course a gargoyle breathes fire. We all know that.
Well, I know you fight these guys again later, and you can cut
Yeah,
their tails off.
an analog though. What's that?
You can cut their tail off again the second time.
That's right.
I got to do it not locked up. There we go.
Oh, good.
Oh, fuck. Forgot about that. Oh, fucking seriously.
That's interesting.
No, the floor's fixed. I better take care of you now.
Do you know about the ninja ring?
I know of it.
The ninja flip ring, I should say.
Yeah, the one that makes you do like hand over hand flips.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten it.
You've never gotten it?
I don't think so.
It used to be so good in the original game because before they patched it, but because it would give you at 50% equipment load, it would give you full sprint and full movement speed, as if you had 25%. That's why it was like. Besides the flip, that's why it was ungodly. And then the flip gives you even more iframes. So So it was like the best gear ever in the original release.
I still have this game pirated, the original version.
Yeah, I have it too. I have it for PlayStation. I've got this game on PlayStation, not Xbox, but PC, and also the Wii U or the Switch, I should say.
And he has it for the GameCube.
What's that?
Yeah, this one has it.
That would have been unfortunate.
What?
If I fell and died right there.
Oh, they're gonna say playing it on the GameCube.
I'm just gonna say I did say that there was they wanted you to walk that path. That way that would happen.
Well, I'm resting at Firelink anyway, so.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you recall they mentioned about that. They did that on purpose where you can't see there's no ledge there very easily.
I just didn't want to die again, so that. Now in this one, was there any benefit to going human in this one, other than summoning NPCs?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Was there any benefit of going human in this one, other than summoning NPCs?
Not looking like a boiled testicle?
Well, yes, other than that.
No, not really. Yeah. That's one of, so that's another thing, another carryover, because in Demon Souls, it's got this whole system of world tendency, which is extremely complicated and it turned a lot of people off, and in that if you were dead or not had a big influence on what things that happened, and they ended up just kind of nerfing all of that in this game because I think they thought it was just too obscure. I loved it though. Just once you understand it, even though you practically have to study it to get it, like it's just really cool. But in this game, they just kind of like they got rid of that because in Demon Souls, when you died and you're at a neutral tendency, you lost half your health, which was like a huge penalty. So it was really beneficial to be in human form in Demon Souls because you have a ton more health. But it's also risky because then you would change your tendency when you died, which was really bad. In Dark Souls 3, they give you a little bit more health when you're in human form, but there's really no penalty, and the health you get is like 15%. It's not a lot, so it's not a big deal.
Itch.
Yeah, that guy's a little punk. The mage doesn't respawn, thankfully.
I hate that the only straight attack this thing has is the one. So in corridors like this, I'm kind of fucked.
I mean, that fight's really good for like right there.
Well, if it was too narrow and I keep hitting the walls.
Well, you gotta watch out for that. I mean, it's part of the realism in a way. You can't just swing a sword, all you want in a hall. Did you ever hear the anime Goblin Slayer? Goblin Slayer.
It's a favorite.
I'm surprised you said yes, because I feel like I bring up a million animes and you go, nope, never heard of it.
Goblin Slayer is pretty famous and it's memed to oblivion.
Yeah, it's pretty new too.
And
relatively.
It's totally up my alley.
I was hooked the first episode. People were like,
100%.
oh no, I'm like, I am all in.
Violence and tits and yeah, I'm all about it.
But you might remember one of the adventures swings his sword and hits the wall. It's like that's very realistic. Yeah, you can't just swing a large sword in confined space.
Yeah, I just wish it allowed me to choose.
Well, that's part of the one hand, two hand system. That's what's so great about it is that one hand, two hand gives you different attacks.
I wonder if I can attack his tail again. I kind of want to try.
I don't think you get an item there.
It takes away the model.
What?
I think it just takes away from the model out.
Oh, you're saying, yeah, but I mean, the only reason it's probably not a good idea is because, like, the longer you wait, the longer his buddy's gonna come on screen. And, like, with your damage, you can just, like, R1 him to death right now.
Come on.
There you go. Got it.
But one of the advantages of, like, being not locked on, though, is you mentioned it earlier, and I think it's actually potentially a good idea. It just depends, because your movement speed, when you're not locked on, will be a little faster, because you can just run in one direction or another. You can't run strafing. So, there's advantages and disadvantages to it.
Right, the pyromancy guy is here. I remember now.
No, he's not. That's Oswald of Kareen. He's the partner. He'll be there after you ring the bell.
I know
I'll
there's
take you to the
somebody.
pyromancy guy. Trust me. I've played this game a ton.
Ring a ding ding.
Kind of reflecting on the other games, I really feel like they definitely made these games more casual as they went on. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah, this game was not user friendly or beginner friendly.
But that, to me, that's one of the charms.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's what I loved about it. It's so obscure in like everything.
Absolutely. Well, if you like that charm, trust me, Dark Souls Demon Souls has that in spades. That's one of the things I just love about it. Though 3 is definitely really good. It's very streamlined. It's not all bad. It definitely makes the game good in other ways. There's Oswald, the partner.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareen, the part. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh
Oh,
unto
how nice of him.
I almost attacked accidentally.
Don't do it. This is actually the character that can relieve your attacks. If you've attacked an enemy, you can have him pardon you, and the enemy won't hate you anymore.
I'm sorry, say that again?
If you've aggroed an NPC in the game,
But
they
not
stay
kill
aggroed. But this guy will let you unaggro them, basically.
If you don't kill them.
Well, if you kill him, you'll be
No. If I aggro an enemy, an NPC, but don't kill them.
That's correct.
Okay, because if I kill them, they're dead.
If they're dead, they're dead.
That's what I thought.
But in Demon Souls, you could accidentally attack the blacksmith and live without a blacksmith the rest of the game. Or at least until you got to New Game Plus, which really sucks because I did that once.
Yeah. No, I bumped my controller against my desk and I almost hit R1.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's why they added this guy in so that you could get absolution. Though I honestly it's cool to be able to do that, but I would like just turn that off because I don't want to actually bump R1 or R2 and then do it.
Yeah.
I would just say just have it as a feature you can just turn off. That way I don't do it accidentally. But if I want to kill someone, especially do you play what was the cowboy game?
Red Dead Redemption?
Or Red Dead Redemption 2 specifically. Did you play that one?
I haven't never played it.
Okay, yeah. There's a bunch of feminists in it. I just want to kill them.
Is it one of those games where you can kill everybody?
No, you'll fail missions.
No, fuck that. I want Fallout.
They totally take
Fallout,
player
you
choice
can
out of
kill
that game.
anybody. And
Yeah,
you can butt fuck the storyline if you want to.
That's what I want, you know.
The Fallout series was great about that. Don't like this
But you
guy?
still-
Fuck him.
Do you want to go get that pyro?
The what?
Do you want to get the pyro, Brian, or I guess you probably want to level up first?
Yeah, I want to
got a lot
burn
of
these
souls.
souls.
I feel like I've killed these 3 dudes like a trillion times, honestly.
Yep.
Just because I kill them half the time when I run through this portion, and this is a place you run through a lot.
Yeah. Well, I would grind on these guys and the big soldiers up there for souls.
Well, I'm not necessarily about grinding, but so like Andre, the blacksmith here, he's the only blacksmith who can ascend weapons from +5 to 10 and 10 to 15.
The one in Anne Orlando can't?
He can't ascend them. He can't ascend regular weapons. He can ascend weapons to lightning status, and he can, like, I think another one as well, but not regular weapons. So each blacksmith has like a something they only they can do.
I forget it. You have to sit down before it lets you open these. So I push A preemptively.
Yes. I've done this a million times. I hate when games do that. It's like, I know what I want to hit next. Stop like buffering it.
I think this bonfire is one that I upgraded.
It's this is a great bonfire to upgrade. You'll use it a ton, especially for Sen's Fortress and other things as well. You've got the stuff to upgrade it right now if you wanted to. You probably want to fix your sword, by the way, because you've been doing some attacks with it.
It doesn't repair on every bonfire.
No, you have to fix it at the blacksmith or on the bonfire yourself. They changed that. That was the Demon Souls 3, maybe in Demon Souls 2 thing as well. But Demon Souls, in this one, you have to. Sorry, Dark Souls 2. But yeah, you definitely have
dragon skin.
Yeah, but you don't. Hold on, go back to it. Look at the cost upgrade. It's
I know, it's expensive.
It's not worth it. That's what I was trying to tell you about it. You only get 20 more attacks, so and dragon scales are super hard to get, and there's better weapons that dragon scales upgrade anyway. Twinkling Titanite's also super rare, so it's not necessarily advisable to use that as well. Twinkling Titanite can upgrade
if it
Black
buffed
Knight.
the magic reduction, I would do.
Yeah, it just gives you more stability. It's better to save those for like I said, for Black Knight weapons. But you can do whatever you want. It's your game.
I'm just looking up shields.
But the soul cost in this is good. You probably, like I said, you probably want to first before you do any of that, repair your Black Knight sword. It might be kind of expensive.
So the grass crest is exactly the same as this, but with a stamina buff.
For magic reduction?
That's what it looks like.
It should have a physical of 95, not 100. So it's actually a little worse, at least than that one. I know that for sure. Grass crest is good though, because like you really shouldn't block everything. You gotta dodge sometimes.
Oh no! When I played this through the first time, I just blocked it.
Yeah, that's where you start, and then as you get better, you realize there's other ways to play the game.
Oh,
it looks like
you can get the grass crest shields to 100%.
No, you're looking. I don't know what stat you're looking at, but I'm looking at right here. It's 95, pretty much all the way through, and then damage reduction for magic is 42.
When infused with it's 100 magic damage.
Yeah, because remember, you can attack with your shields. You're looking at attack stats, not defensive stats. Did you know you can attack with your shield? It's pretty boss.
Yeah.
The shield's actually really funny because you can basically stagger people with it. So it can be a really good griefing weapon in multiplayer.
Like, can you dual wield shields?
Yes. They actually made in Dark Souls 3. They made a dual wield shield. I was going to show you. We never finished the DLC, but in DLC they made a It's basically two doors. You're basically holding two doors. It's really awesome.
That does sound awesome. Well, one more thing to put down for stuff to do when you're here. Alright, uploading part 6 of Mass Defect.
Okay, so actually, according to this list, the Crest Shield is the second best next to Apples, if you can equip it. I remember this now, repairing this shit. Might have repaired that shit. Yeah, whatever, it was repaired.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of
Remember there's a scorpion thing in here. Yeah, this fucker.
Yeah. For me, the stream quality is going to shit now that I'm uploading. So.
I think I can get this guy's tail too. Remember that guy being harder. And my least favorite. Yeah.
Careful, we'll open up the grass jaws of life and
What was that?
they'll bite your head off.
Oh, the trees?
Do you want to? Well, hold on. Do you want to go get the next set?
Well, the Black Knight's down here, and I think there's also a bonfire down here.
The Black Knight and the bonfire are the same spot though.
Yeah, down here, right?
That's right. This is the halberd one, my favorite.
I remember that this bonfire was a lifesaver.
I don't know. So,
And don't forget, tomorrow's Aunt Chrissy's birthday.
Oh, I've got a load of emails to respond to, but there's no reason to do it right now. What's that?
Those work emails.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if there's something I missed, but I get a lot of emails on Friday from other companies.
Hey man, where's my water?
No, I don't deal with customers.
I know, I'm teasing.
I have people skills.
I deal with the goddamn customers. What's wrong with you people?
Damage.
I think you kill them all. All the early ones.
That's obnoxious. This is the one that gave me my Black Knight shield before, or a Black Knight sword. The first one.
No, that one's a halberd.
That one's a halberd?
Yeah. They only use the weapon they have. Either that or their shield is what they give you. Plus the chunk here is the guaranteed drop. And that's back to the Drakes, by the way.
Oh, fuck that.
Electro Drakes. Electricity comes out of their mouths.
Better than bees.
The dogs with bees.
I was thinking of the image of all those bees coming out because Oprah decides to be sadistic to her audience.
So you said the night set was up above?
Yeah, go back to where you came. As I tell a lot of people.
Don't you go to the underworld through there? Like, they fight a lava monster?
What?
Through that hole that he's getting away from. Don't you fight some kind of a lava monster?
No, he goes to the hole, he's going to double back to Haddle. And then there's another way out there where you go and fight the Hydra.
Ah.
Lava monster is a different way, but there's a lava monster.
That you can cheese the fuck
I have a
out
lava ground. What?
You could cheese the fuck out of that fight.
Yeah. Intent.
Yeah.
Brian, you're going to love this. So far, Typing of the Dead is our most popular video.
To the right. Okay, not that one.
Don't want to fuck with these things.
It reminded me of, remember that one monster in Final Fantasy that would cast bad breath and it was a ton of...
Marble.
Yes. That's what those remind me of, but they have legs like a... what am I thinking of?
Oh, he dropped something. I will go back and get it.
Right, what's the D&D creature I'm thinking of? It's basically like a combination of a troll, like it has the regeneration abilities of a troll, but it's basically a man spider.
Yeah, just an ambush here, so be careful. There's one at your feet, but he won't pop until you go further. Yeah, they're trying to lure you in. Shoot you smart for that. Oh, that was the grabbing, by the way. Mm-hmm. But you can interrupt it because you're hitting so hard.
You found Purple Moss Club.
Yeah, those moss clubs heal you from either being poisoned or toxic.
Yeah,
So
I remember these were... I had to grind here for a bunch of them for Whitetown.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good idea. And these guys actually give pretty good... 100 is actually pretty good right now. Careful. So, do you know about the thing over here? I don't want to say it if you don't quite yet, if you don't know.
Trying to remember.
this is sealed. You can either buy it or you can open it from the other side, and then to your left, behind you. Not that way. That way. Right there. Yeah. Keep going. No. No. To the left. Attack it.
Oh. You could have just said attack.
Now you can just keep running to the if you want. You can keep running to get the Elite Knight set because you might not get it all in the first go, and you probably won't be able to recover your souls too, unless you just want to like run in, run out, which is kind of hard. So if you want to get it, it's the other way though. There's a little path to the right. So there's a trap to the right. Just ignore it unless you have to spring it, and just go through the fog gate. It's okay. All right, go for it.
Come on.
It's not going to work that way. You have to pick up the. Yeah.
I think the blood red one stops bleeding.
Yes. Yeah. Again, yeah. So all three of them look really good. So the Elite Knight set's just kind of to the right. I think it's I can't remember if it's in pieces here or not that right to the right. But yeah, keep going that direction though. Overall. Remember those big guys that come to life. They also cast spells and you to slow you down. It's kind of annoying. That's one of them. Oh, the whole thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just get out of dodge. Because that stone guy, he'll fuck your shit up.
I remember, but they give a good experience.
Yeah, no, they're good to kill. Like if you can take out the other guy first. Sure. But when it does the Walk of Tranquility and slows you down, it's just like you can be a death sentence.
Come on.
There's the Walk of Tranquility. Check out the Elite Knight set, you got it. So.
Let's get my souls.
Oh, there's a tree right there. Oh, my. Yeah. I guess you guys are gonna try to fuck your shit up. There's another thing you can check out if you want. There's like a tree to your where you can pick your souls at. But it's not a real tree, so you can actually kill it. And it shows you your map. Right there. So this leads into like I believe it's called the wolf ring, or it's the poison ring though. Oh, and if you kill those guys right there, they give you grass that will give you stamina regeneration.
That's for getting Steve Irwin.
Well, they don't always drop it. That's the way you came.
Oh, you know what?
Well, I was just saying, I thought, yeah. It's heavier.
As long as I don't go over.
But it's still fucking good.
It's over half. Whatever. I'm leveling up my...
Look at the fashion. Like, oh my gosh.
It's not like I dodge very much anyway.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite armor set.
Oh, you didn't, you went back down the way you came. guys might have a killing spell. I can't remember. Great. Ooh, still great sword. Nice. I'm sure you can't do that. That was pretty much all your luck. For something you don't even want. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you were going the right way. I'm sorry.
No, there's another tree here. Is this thing gonna hurt me?
I don't remember. Oh, I think that'll happen. I think there's two entrances. So this, I believe, leads up to the boss. Or no, this is the way to the ring. Yeah, you're going the right way. Well, usually I run through here, I just go straight line. I don't really stop. So when you start turning around, you get turned around. Kill it. What are you for? Like, you're like a gentleman. I'll prepare a sword and I'll attack you. There you go, that's the ring. You can actually, if you have the balls, you can jump back that way over there. That's where you were fighting the grass monsters originally.
Shit.
But you definitely can.
Getting those humanities back is gonna be a pain in the dick now.
What's that?
Getting those humanities back is gonna be a pain in the dick.
They're not worth it. Nah, it's up to you. I mean, I 5,000 souls for humanity, like late game is like so nothing.
It's more for the item discovery.
What the wolf ring does is it gives you extra poise. So, you remember the poise system in this game?
I believe that's stamina drain per hit, right?
Not stamina, but whether or not you're gonna finish your hit when you're hit. So if you have a low poise, you get knocked back easily like that.
Like a stagger.
Yeah. So yeah. How easily you're gonna be staggered and how bad you're staggered. So having high poise can be really, really good, especially for a tank build.
It's back to the drakes. That's the way out. Okay. Out to the Hydra.
Oh, yeah. You got arrows still? The arrows can be useful even if you don't want to do arrows because once you start lopping off the heads, if you've got like one head, but then, turn around. Once you've got like one head left, if he's like out of range a lot, it can be really annoying to get the last head. So the arrows can be really useful in that case.
Yeah, I've still got like 87 something arrows.
Yeah.
I want the Dragon Slayer arrows already.
Hold on, there's actually a bow over here. I don't know if you got it your first time through. Just keep running straight. No, the way you're going. Keep running straight. There should be a ledge you can drop down to, I believe. You should be able to see it, like, before you drop to it. Yeah. Kind of turn around a little bit and kind of point your camera. Yeah, you see it?
It's kind of far.
Yeah. And I think if you keep going down the mountain, you'll have another chance to drop to it. Yeah, right here is where you can drop to it. So this is the bow. And some feathered arrows. Feather arrows. For whatever. Leather armor is really light. You can do like a piece of that. And then that would lower your equipment load a lot. Until you get your max equipment load up. If you went and kicked Havel's ass though, you could get his ring, and then you could be rolling pretty good pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's the idea. Definitely on my to-do list. Kick his ass.
I believe you want to be going the other way.
Don't I want to just continue down?
There's the path diverges, and so this is the path to the drakes. And, yeah. I think in a lot of these games, like PS3 and especially PS2 games, when they had fog and stuff like this, is because they didn't actually have the hardware to do the draw distances.
Yep. That was the whole appeal of Silent Hill.
That's the game. I get why that game is so awesome, but that game doesn't appeal to me one bit.
Silent Hill 2 is the best in the series.
I am serious. I do get why it's awesome. I don't hate them at all. I don't like horror. It doesn't appeal to me, and it's like a game where I feel like I have no power. Like doesn't appeal to me either. Like this game, even though you can feel powerless, like once you get good at it, you like feel super powered. And I don't mean that in a gay SJW way.
Salt monster.
Crystal monster, really.
Alright, let's fight this asshole.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
Now that I have a decent weapon. Coming, bro?
I take it. So I take it you like my little contribution to part 5.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes, I would have made the glasses slide in. I don't really know how to do that just yet. And I was like, I just want to get on with editing.
That's pretty good damage. Oh, that sucks. like your character's going in slow motion.
Stop a good bonfire down here.
Maybe that's why you like that bonfire.
I think so. Because the first time I beat the Hydra, I didn't have the ring.
Yeah, so you probably were taking it probably took forever. Yeah. No, I understand. I almost every single boss my first time through was a challenge.
Oh, I went through Blighttown before I went through here because of how fucked
You're
up that
supposed
Hydra.
to. You're supposed to. Well, it's not kinda. I mean, I guess not. Completely.
Because also, I didn't have the master key my first playthrough.
Oh, there's a. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I almost in subsequent playthroughs, I almost never go through Blighttown. I just skip it pretty much, just because there's almost nothing to get there. I mean, except for a couple things you can just run to real quickly. The best one being the Iaito sword. Do you know about that one? It's one of the katanas in the game. You know what like a quick draw like is for a katana, where they have it sheathed and they pull it out real quickly.
Yeah.
It has a special animation for that. It's really awesome. It actually has like a couple special animations for that. It has
They
one
really
for
pull it out
parry.
maybe an inch and slam it shut, and something's supposed to fall apart.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do really cool sheathing. It just draws it. It doesn't do a cool sheathing. In fact, that's probably the one thing that I really wish they'd do on these games is sheathing. I love it when you can like put your weapon away and just be like standing normally, but you can't ever put your weapon away in Dark Souls. It's one of the reasons that game I showed you Neo Scott. It's one of the reasons I love that game.
Fuck your shit.
You totally had him too.
Yeah,
You got a lucky
it was
hit
just
on you.
one stamina fuck up.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm watching what you do. You definitely know not to continuously block, because I'm sure you hopefully figured out that it lowers your regen. So you know.
I'm only blocking for the hit. Just I didn't
Exactly.
have to be blocking when I should have.
Exactly. But it's the way that's how you play. So. Or I guess I should say, they designed the game so that you can never continuously block because they wanted it to be a penalty. Otherwise, it makes it harder. Give you something to play with.
I mean, you do regen some while blocking, and you could potentially overcome it. Like, see how slow it is? I guess potentially you can get your stamina regen up so high it doesn't matter.
So it's like a risk reward thing, right? So you could walk away every time you get a hit with shield up, and then take like an hour, to get it back as you continuously back away, and then go in for another attack. Or you can play a little more aggressively, not block all the time, so you get your stamina back quicker, and then go in back for the attack. So and it's the same thing with parries. Like you could try to parry him and get huge damage, but if you mess up, you're dead.
Yeah, I would never parry fucking Havel. Actually, I saw a
No,
video
no,
of some guy doing it.
That's the fun thing though. I love parrying Havel. it's a blast. I mean, it's a thrill, like to get do it right and to fuck your shit up. So you got nothing on me. That's like the thrill of it. Like if you do this enough, then you're like, oh, I want to take him out even more aggressively. Is what I'm guessing saying.
Get fucked.
Give me your ring, bitch. Yeah, you got it. The guy that you released from prison, he probably has the best ring in the game. The only downside is you can't remove it. If you do remove it, it breaks and you lose it.
Yeah, that's the resistances one, right?
Not resistances. It's like I'm blanking on the name, but it gives you more stamina. It gives you more health, I think, and more equipment load. All three.
Thanks, Hydra.
Yeah, I love that. I just like doing work. But yeah, like a stamina and equipment load and health, like all three. I think it's like divine blessing or something like that. That's what it's called, or something along those lines. But it's so good. There's hardly a ring that's better. I don't remember in Dark Souls 2 if they had upgraded rings, but that's something in Dark Souls 3. You get better versions of your rings. But like you also can equip 4 rings, but each ring has less of an effect. So like they're not as powerful. In Demon Souls 2, do you know about the guy that if you beat him in a fight but you don't take any damage, he'll kill himself?
Really?
Yeah, it's like some kind of samurai shogun thing. I think it's in the DLC. But yeah, if you beat him, and you don't take, he never gets one hit on you, then instead of him just dying, he'll actually plunge the sword into himself and commit seppuku. Really awesome. Oh my gosh. So you want to get closer to them.
I know. I'm just trying to heal before I do. I can walk on water, bitch.
Careful, they're moving the ledge.
Oh, right.
Never.
Why? Remember, this fight's pretty tricky.
Yeah, so I usually fight him on the beach. If you fight him on the beach, then you don't have to have the ring.
Well, how do you pull him in close?
He'll come to you if you're on the beach. He won't fire his breath at all. You know this boss is a second version of the game, right? Have you ever been down the hollow? Oh man, there's some cool stuff you gotta see there.
Never even heard of it.
Just to tell you just a little bit, but I'll try to save the exploration. But at Blighttown, there's another path that you might remember the big tree in Blighttown, and there's a path to actually get into the tree, and it almost seems like you're going through another dimension. And there's another Hydra at the bottom.
You know what? I do remember that.
Oh, okay, good.
I did the tree way.
Well, it's behind two illusionary walls, so it can be a little difficult to see. Watch out, I see that ledge.
I don't know why the fuck heads are not anywhere near me.
This is kind of what I was talking about with the situation like this. It can be very annoying. Cool. I wasn't sure about that actually. It seems like yes, he's done that.
Shouldn't it spread another one and take its place?
Have you ever heard of the game Dragon's Dogma, Brian?
Sounds.
I've heard of it.
The game I love as well. So, another mechanic. But they had a mechanic in it where you could just like climb on monsters freely, climb on them. It was really awesome. Are you gonna play Cyberpunk?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you pre-ordering it?
No, not pre-ordering.
Only way to learn.
So I'm gonna see what how it turns out. I have a strong feeling that it's gonna be one of these games that was released because they wanted to, hit a window, and pushing the game back usually means it fell on spot. So this is the Other Night set here, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one you can start with. But I think I feel like because they pushed it back, to me is a sign that basically they've had a lot of problems with it. I mean, they've been making the game for 8 years, and they pushed it back. I mean, so many times already. It's like you guys weren't that close already. So I just feel like it's one of those games that's probably going to be released in an incomplete state, and then maybe in 6 months to a year it'll be like, oh, this game's pretty good without all these glitches and bugs and whatnot. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
So like, or No Man's Sky unless Duke Nukem Forever.
Well, I mean, No Man's Sky was a smaller game anyway, but I would just say like maybe like a I don't know, maybe Assassin's Creed is kind of what I'm thinking in my head. I don't know. Those games are always kind of buggy when they come out.
Well, 3D Project Red has never given us any reason to doubt them.
Are you serious or are you kidding?
I'm serious.
Okay, you're 100% wrong about that.
Okay.
I don't know where the studio gets this like publicity from. They're just like any other studio. if they have this image that like, oh yeah, no, we're about consumers, that's holy shit.
Okay, that's fine and dandy. What have they done not to deserve that trust?
What have they done to deserve it?
They haven't fucked their customers over ever in 15 years. That's
all right. Well,
plus all their games have been smash hits.
I don't know. I've never really been impressed with anything they've made.
Witcher's always been pretty dope.
I've tried every Witcher game, and I've never really gotten enthralled in them.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
Well, I like things that are good. A lot of people don't. I don't know. I mean, when I look at how people like to play games casually, I just don't like that. I don't know. The Witcher just, I don't know. I tried to play it and just did not suck me in.
Dude, The Witcher to me totally scratched an itch. It's like Monster Hunter, but not shit.
What are you talking about? Monster Hunter, but not shit. Monster Hunter's awesome.
That's why you're a Monster Hunter fan. That's why.
I don't think this is a dichotomy that exists. I've never heard anyone say like, oh, if you like Monster Hunter, you wouldn't like The Witcher.
I can see your point of view.
What don't you like about Monster Hunter?
It's a run-of-the-mill fucking hack and slash looter nonsense. Way too fiddly.
I mean, there's nothing you said there that's right, except for maybe looter. It's so not hack and slash. Like, hack and slash is... Oh, what are those games called?
I'm not saying hack and slash like the genre. There is a genre called hack and slash. I just mean the entire thing is find a thing.
Well, that is
it's an ice
true.
thing. Use fire.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a fire thing.
Hold on.
Use water.
Hold on. The war that thing's making sounds like the pig cop from Duke Nukem.
The combat in Monster Hunter is extremely detailed. Extremely.
It's just making it seem like it's more intellectual than it really is. It's like, oh, it's a lightning bird. I wonder what I should do to hurt it. I've never been like challenged. Like,
oh, okay. Well, then you definitely haven't played a game then. I mean, the games get so hard towards the end. Yeah, sure, they don't challenge you in the first 5 minutes. They're not trying to. I mean, a lot of games. Not every game's like Dark Souls where it wants to be hard from the beginning. But
I mean, the enemies get more health, sure.
Monster Hunter gets super challenging in the end game. It's just, I mean, if you don't have even a good team of 4, taking monsters on your own is nearly impossible.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying, there's no variation. Like, there's no surprise. Like, how do I beat this thing?
Again, I don't know what game you played, but I don't think it was Monster Hunter. There's so much depth to how you fight monsters. Tons of depth. Did you play World? That's the one you played?
It's been so long. I haven't played the newest one. That's for sure.
I mean, to me, like a game like WoW is like just push your buttons, push your buttons,
oh,
push
yeah,
your
that's
buttons.
mindless. I didn't say it was mindless. It's just not
Monster Hunter.
challenging.
There's you know. I mean, grinding. Sure, I'll take grinding. I wouldn't deny grinding at all. You know, and we said about go find something to go. Very true. But like the way you have to go about it, that's where all the game is. The preparation you have to put in Monster Hunter is enormous. And again, not like in the very first couple hours. The first couple hours they just give you everything. But later on, as you get into the game, they walk you into it. Not happen right away. But it gets huge. It was so much that when I bought the expansion, I actually stopped playing it because I'm like, I don't want to have to put in 100 hours to be good at this game again.
I hate to say it, but I'm petering out.
Yeah, I'm crashing.
See, the good news is you're no longer relying upon me to record, so.
Ooh.
That was close.
That was a sliver.
If I remember correctly, he doesn't attack until I hit him once. Fuck off, hey, fuck. This dude in the middle is cool. Just love the look of him.
Did you go to the painted world in this game?
Oh yeah.
So you see the other version of him, and he like lops off his body. It's pretty awesome.
You got hit by a dragon. The Estes class male parent so far.
How am I still alive? So that's the good fire shield. Well, shit. I guess I should try that.
Call it here.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Beta. So anyway, I was saying about kind of enjoying this slight debate, but I'm not against Cyberpunk. I just want to see what it is. That's all.
Oh, I have no reason to not expect it to be good, or at least decent.
Well, you know, that's fine if you like The Witcher, like I said, because like I said, I tried the first Witcher. I tried The Witcher before people knew about it. The
First
Witcher
Witcher
that they blew up. I tried
First
The
Witcher
Witcher
was
1.
good for the time.
What's that?
The first Witcher was good for the time. I replayed it
Sure, but what
recently.
I'm saying
It
is
does not
I
hold
tried that even way before people even knew about CD Projekt Red. And I was still like, yeah, this is alright.
Yeah, the first one's alright. 2, huge improvement. 3 is amazing.
It just felt like 3D Skyrim to me, 3D Elder Scrolls to me, and I don't know.
Well,
something
the Elder
about them
Scrolls
I never
also
really been into.
critically acclaimed.
So, yeah, I don't like this game so much either. I don't think you want to try to face tank this guy.
Yeah, in a while. It's
I mean, I definitely don't know what people love about Elder Scrolls. I mean, the combat's not very good, the exploration's not very good, the map's kind of flat and boring, or it's like, it is a hill, but it's like, just a hill. It's nothing special. I don't know, I
mean, Skyrim's mines are some of the coolest exploration I've done in a game. Ever.
I don't know.
Like the War. I mean, I guess I'm a D&D nerd, so that totally, does it for me.
I love fantasy stuff. I've never really played D&D, but I love fantasy stuff in general. But I don't know, whatever the stuff I tried in Skyrim, I played for about 10 hours. I was just like, all right.
I've got probably 300 hours in Skyrim.
Well, I'm just trying to say I give it a shot is all. But
I mean, to 100% the game takes like 150 hours.
What's that?
To get all the side quests, all the cool items.
Well, I didn't say it finished it. I said it gave it a shot, that's all.
I'm just saying how much gameplay there is. There's so much.
Yeah, but if the gameplay is just all kind of the same, then I don't know. Like, I think it's the combat really for me. Because, like, there's games where I'll do the other things because I enjoy the combat. And I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Skyrim's master level spells, you're like raining serious death.
Yeah, but I need a... I don't know. I mean, like, if you look at even the way you play this game, like, it's the antithesis of how I play it. Like, I want the excitement of almost dying. I want the excitement of cutting it close, and the excitement of doing massive damage. Ooh, okay. Kind of glitching that wall there.
I mean, this game definitely has its place, but I would fucking lose my shit if every game was like this.
Well, I don't want... I think I said before, I don't want every game to be hard. I don't necessarily like that. But it's also about how the combat feels. Like, I showed you that game Neo. I don't know if you saw me playing that with Scott. I think that game has a better combat system than this. And then you play, and you didn't actually like it all, but the game Nier, I really liked the combat in that game. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Nier's cool. I mean, it's a lot of auto-target, smack, smack, smack.
Well, only if you play on easy does it auto-target.
I mean, I played only like 5 hours of Nier Automata because the combat was just boring.
The combat lets you be auto-target if you want, but it also, if you don't want to do that, you cannot do that too. And I love games that let you do that, and people complain sometimes about games that give you an easy out, but I don't care about that, because maybe someone just wants the story. I don't care if the combat has an easy out, but if it gives you more control over it, I mean, I think that makes something more fun. Like in Nier, for example, like if you the fun gets into the dodging, like the dodging mechanics in the game, and then you can like build up your guy so that you or your girl, I should say, where you can like stop time and dodge, and you do like massive damage, or you can turn big counters and stuff. It has a ton of flexibility. Like it's almost a game just lets you play the
Okay.
lets you play the way you want to play. Which was like the first Demon Souls game was a lot more about that. And as I was saying, like Dark Souls games go on, they get more narrow as far as how you have to play. Like Dark Souls 3 is basically either you're going to dodge or you're going to be a tank. There's nothing in between.
I guess it's just the type of gameplay. Like Dark Souls, like this game is one of the few games I tolerate melee combat. Like Skyrim, I played a mage, or a bow mage, so it's all range pretty much. I mean, I play a lot of shooters. I don't know, melee combat just never really does it.
Yet you continue to stick to it in this game.
This is the only game I could kind of tolerate.
What are you doing? So I think if you kind of boil it down, like a game like Dark Souls, for the most part, like, I said I don't like love the difficulty, but what I do like is that it does require you to pay attention. I let's say I like that more than difficult, because if you look at like a standard, let's say like Devil May Cry kind of game, the monsters in Devil May Cry will just. Have you played the Devil May Cry before, by the way?
Back in the day, like the PS2 era.
So you know what I'm talking about, those, right?
Yeah.
So the monsters, if you don't do anything, if you just stand still, the monsters almost won't attack you. If they do, they'll do like one attack and then they'll back off. And maybe they'll do another attack and then they'll back off. Like the game is built around you just attacking the monsters. And to me, that's kind of when I think of hack and slash, that's what it means to me.
Yeah.
Instead of actually having to pay attention to what the monsters do, let's just say the enemy. Pay attention to what careful, buddy. But pay attention to what the enemy's doing and then like having to respond to it in kind. I think that's where it really becomes fun, where you learn the patterns, you understand how to respond to the patterns. Each act of the enemy potentially requires you to do something different, which is something that Monster Hunter in the end game totally excelled at. And to me, that's what makes a good melee combat system. Where you're just going in and dropping your spells and doing your, and whether or not you're fighting a dragon or a skeleton warrior or whatever, it's all the same. That to me is boring. That's the difference to me.
Well, it's like this fight right here. Not particularly.
Maybe this isn't the way to fight him. That's why I love this kind of game. This song is almost unique to Dark Souls at this point in time, but like Dark Souls has things where it's like, not every monster should be fought, and not every monster should be fought in this fashion.
It's like a big thing. I have to kill this thing.
Well, that's terrific. But the fact that they make a game like that, I love that. I wouldn't deny that you just running back and forth waiting for him to respond is like thrilling. That's not thrilling. But having a monster that's like not necessarily a good idea to fight and get nothing out of it, that to me is cool because it makes a world that has character, not just a world that's like, here's your next challenge, kill next challenge, here's your next challenge, kill next challenge.
I mean, my bread and butter is adventure. I like adventure. I don't like grindy, collect the shiny things for the sake of collecting shiny things. I think I really like this game and why I tolerate the melee is it's got an amazing story and a sense of adventure. Nothing comes close.
Well, that to me would be the difference between. So I would agree with you that the sense of adventure is great, and the way it's presented to you, and the difference between that and a game like The Witcher. And it's not The Witcher's fault. I'm not blaming The Witcher. I don't think it's a bad game for this. A lot of games just say, "Here's the story." You know, you walk into next cutscene, and here's next cutscene, and here's next, dialogue trees, and here's next thing, and there it is. And to me, that just ends up, most time if you're really interested in it, sometimes there's just an interesting story, and I'm like, oh, I'm into it. But to me, the way this story is presented is fascinating.
Well, a lot of this game is mysterious. It doesn't tell you shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to kind of infer a lot.
But that's something that probably turns me off to a game like Skyrim or The Witcher. Or it's like in Skyrim, you walk into, the hall, and it's like, oh, let's tell you about, the Brotherhood and the blah, blah, blah. All right, whatever. Yeah. I don't know, to me, maybe it's very D&D, but to me, I'm just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel real. It just feels like I'm just reading text at this point, even if I'm listening.
Well, I mean, in a game, there's only so many ways you can convey a story. You can show or you can tell.
But the reason that Skyrim or a game like Skyrim is like that is because of the open world angle. So to have this open world, they sort of have to compact every single piece of it. Did you play Breath of the Wild?
No, I don't have a
Switch. You should play Breath of the Wild though. You should get a Switch. You should play Breath of the Wild. If you like adventure, you should play Breath of the Wild.
It's not worth it for one game.
Yeah, it is. It's that good. It's the best game.
I'll watch a Let's Play. I'm not going to spend $300 on a console.
That is so a game that Let's Play is worth it, because that game is all about the personal discovery.
Yeah,
that's like the whole point of the game.
I mean, it'd be something maybe I'd borrow it from somebody, but I'm not going to buy a Switch. Literally, the Switch has zero appeal to me other than Breath of the Wild. And that's because Nintendo has right. If I can play it anywhere else.
Mario, what do they call the newest one? The newest one's a lot of fun. The new Mario game.
And Mario's
Odyssey.
lost its appeal to me.
Mario Odyssey is if you haven't tried it, it's amazing. So that's another one. Even though you say no, but I'm telling you, like, if you give it a shot, I bet you're like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Probably the Switch does have a lot of games, but they're all games that are on other platforms too. Like first party titles, it is really Mario and Zelda.
To Nintendo's credit, they have stepped away from like the whole casual aspect of their items. You know, mainly for kids or safe for everybody.
Well, I guess you also don't have a place where you would be potentially playing. That's also the reason to have a Switch. You know, like if you're gonna have a commute, for example, on a train or something like that, that can be really advantageous.
That makes sense.
But yeah, if you're just, you know, either a really short commute or you're always driving yourself, it's like, yeah, there's no reason for that. I mean, other than that, I don't play with my Switch for long periods of time unless something comes up that I want to play. But it can be really cool to have, especially in like traveling in the airport.
With one hit to go.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think he drops many souls. But you know, do whatever you want. 12:30. Oh, I should definitely go to bed. I didn't realize it was so late. Let me see here. What's that? All right, I'm gonna take off. Take care.